So today what we're going to be doing is replacing the booster seal. I'm gonna have to remove the master cylinder, but before I do that I have to remove the airbox. Right, so it's like changing the filter. You gotta undo the clips, all those clips that it has on the side. Gotta remove this plug, gotta remove that clip, and you gotta remove this hose clamp to be able to get this out. Okay, so that we have enough room to move this, pull this way and over. The way I was able to do it was pull it away from the tube and then take it out. I should have enough room to work there. So this is how I'm getting all the way back there to the nuts. I have a ratchet and a long extension with a 12mm socket. I'm going right through here. That's going to be one nut, and the other one's going to be just like that. You shouldn't have to take anything else apart. It's tight, but you have enough room. Okay, I got the two nuts with the lock washers off. I should be able to pull it and move it out of the way. Wiggle it. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so I gotta remove this nut, and there's probably another one for this bracket for it to be able to come out. Yep, give me a second. All right, I got the two bolts out. This is the setup I had to use: a ratchet, a couple extensions, and a 10mm socket. There are two little bolts. Now I should be able to come out. Pull it right off. Now what's holding us back is the sensor. I have to unplug that sensor. Once I unplug the sensor, then I will be able to move it out of the way. And just like that, the sensor came off. It's easy. Gotta, in this case, you're supposed to squeeze it and take it out. Mine came off very easy. I tried squeezing it, but I pulled on it a little bit and it came off, so it wasn't on there all the way. Maybe every plug that you do, you have to make sure that when you put it back in place, it clicks. That way it's secure and it stays where it's supposed to be. Okay, so you're gonna pull this out of the way without going too crazy. Maybe hold it with a rope or a bungee cord in place so it's out of the way so you can work on the seal. Remember, yours is not gonna look like mine. Mine had a gasket that I made to make it work. All right, that's I gotta get a bungee cord now. So hold this in place. All right, so this is the setup. I pull the master cylinder out and I'm holding it with a bungee cord that is tied all the way over there and over here. It's working for me. And I got a light. That light's gonna allow me to see what I'm doing. So my next step is to clean all this gunk off. This is actually plumber's putty. It's not designed for that, I know, but I wanted to put something there that could seal and not be permanently, so when I can get to replacing the seal, I can just clean it right off. See, it comes right off. It's easy. So I did it intentionally, and I know it's not meant for automotive use, so don't pick on me in the comments. But that's what I did, and it worked. Now the next thing is to clean it up and remove the actual seal, which is the rubber piece in there. That's the seal. It's all torn up. So with this, it was giving me, the car was giving me a code. I don't know what code it was, I forget, but it had a vacuum leak basically. So it wasn't burning the fuel properly. It had more air, unmetered air going in, making it lean. Right, it's a lean mixture when you got more air. and it throws a code, and it might even act up when you try to accelerate. It might even on idle, it might vibrate more. And the way I got this, I got another video where it shows how I did it, how I troubleshoot it, looking for a vacuum leak, and I finally found it. It was there. Once I took it out, I noticed that the seal was all torn up. All right, so now next step is to get the seal out, and I'll show you how. All right, guys, so here's the package for the new seal. It's a rubber seal. It's not like it's not encased in metal or anything like that. And it's very easy to get out. I already got it loose, but I put it back for the video. So all I did, guys, I grab a hook like this, and I had a flashlight also to help me see better. And I felt for it. I put the hook inside and looked to see. Obviously, there's got to be a wall, right? So got behind the wall and in between the wall and the seal. Once I did that, I just started pulling, and it comes right out. Comes right out, guys, just like that. Just be gentle, and it comes right out. I gotta make sure I clean all that and put the new seal and put everything back together. See how it's all torn up? I didn't do that, that's the way it was. New one, old one. To put it back, take this one out, and I see that there's numbers on the edge, and there's numbers on the edge in this one, so this is the right way. Make sure you put it in the right way, not like this, because you can easily make a mistake. That's the way it goes. Numbers outside. This one has numbers on the inside, like in the inner ring. This one has numbers on the outer ring. So numbers on the outer ring, like this one. Well, guys, in my case, I cleaned it up, and it's still like pitted and rusty. So I am gonna put the new seal on, but I think I'm gonna put silicone to help the seal to the housing of the master booster. That's what I'm gonna do in my case, because it's pitted and I really don't want to have to do this again. But I'm gonna try that, see what it does. If not, then we have to replace the whole booster, and it's taking the whole thing out. It's a bigger job, and I really don't feel like doing it if I don't have to. All right, guys, the new seal is all the way in there. It's installed and ready to go. Now all I gotta do is put everything back together. And just like that, guys, it's all put back together. One tip that I'm gonna give you, when putting it back together, find some kind of lubricant for the master cylinder, the shaft on the master cylinder, because it's gonna go right through a brand new dry seal. See if you can put a little bit of oil, anything you got that will lubricate it. And take your time, go nice and easy when you're inserting it, because you don't want to damage the new seal. So lubrication, more lighting so you can see what you're doing, and start pushing the master cylinder back through the seal onto the studs on the booster. Okay, take your time and put everything back together the same way in reverse order. Take your time, take your time. Put everything back together. Everything is good. Make sure it's nice and tight. Recheck everything. Like, for example, now that I'm talking to you, I just remember that I put everything back together, but this has to be tight. All right. If I leave that off loose, it's potentially going to suck air through here on meter, because this is the meter. It goes from that direction into the intake. And if it sucks air through here, it's on meter air, causing the same code that was giving me. So I would be pissed off looking to see what did I do wrong. So always double check your work. All right, we're all human. We all make mistakes. Good luck, guys. Thank you for watching.